Uh, I might show you. There. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, Sweeb. Hello, everyone. How are you guys today? It is hot. I am dying. It was so good. I'm not gonna lie. Very close of not wanting to stream today because it is very, very hot in my room. Uh, it's like I don't want to do anything. It's just really hot. Long day for you. Aw, that's understandable. I it was a long night for me, kinda. I wake up in the middle of the night. I went to sleep kind of too like very early, and then I wake up literally around like 2:30, and I stayed up until like 4. I finally went back to bed like around 4. Yeah, it got hot. I went ahead and put on the AC though, but I couldn't go back to sleep. It got hot in my room when I wake up, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just going to turn on the AC. So I went ahead and turned on the AC, and my room finally started to cool down once the AC was on, and I end up playing Hello Dory. I end up playing Hello Dory for a bit. Well, not for a bit, like for quite some time playing Hello Dory. And then I went ahead and be like, yeah, let me just stop and go to sleep. Because I wasn't tired after that. I wasn't tired. So, yeah, went to bed after that. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. Oh, oh, I'm like all the way to the other side. My my vertical can't even, you just see half of me. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. I just like literally I'm just here on the side. Let me pull myself a little. On the vertical, I'm just half myself. Tomorrow's your birthday. Oh, happy early birthday, guys. Hope your birthday goes well as we suffer in the sun. Mm. But yeah, I honestly, I really truly don't have anything to do. I did felt like maybe we can like watch some videos. Honestly, like watch some stuff. It's like my idea. Maybe react to some things a little bit and then maybe die in the corner again. I don't know. There was a video that I saw and I was like, wait, this would be actually good to like watch because we literally had a conversation. We literally had a conversation about it, and there was actually a video that I saw. Uh, it seems like it's new. I think it's new. I don't know or whatever, but I saw it randomly while I was watching a bunch of stuff. I was like, oh, we talk about this a little. I'm going to watch this with you guys. I'm not much of a reactor, but I don't mind watching things that I can at least say something about it. At least I have something to say. You know, even though I'm not really much like those VTubers or people who do like a lot of reacting stuff. But little watching videos is not wrong. I have no problem watching a little bit of something. Just as long as not like a everyday like, oh, that's a every stream thing. No. Yeah, yeah. It it's so hot, man. Uh, uh. Well, I did say that warn people that I'm not going to be really streaming much for this week, so I don't really expect anything. It's a Friday. It's a Friday. Even in VR, it's been like very uncomfortable to like literally just be on. Usually, I'd be in 3D, my 3D model. Wow, here's Spartan for your 10 little jewels and giving me whatever you give. But yeah. How are you even sending jewel? Oh, I guess this doesn't. I thought that was only a vertical thing. I didn't know you could still send jewels like in this point. Wait, right. Well, you can't do that on like PC at all. That's the thing. Like you can't do the jewels thing on PC. I've never see it on PC. So it's definitely a feature that's only on mobile. Yeah. So obviously I would figure it out like where are you setting your jewels from? That's like literally the only way. They don't have that on PC yet. I don't know when. They probably will in the future. I mean, um, Twitch also have their own. Twitch has it too. uh, But I don't really. Whatever. Hello, guy. Good morning. I was preaching some work. I'm a little late. It's okay, guy. You are never late, guy. Especially when not knowing when I will be streaming. But I'm in your house. I'm watching you right now. Since I don't really have like stream, schedule like that. I mean, kinda do, but like there will be like those times when I don't stream. So it's always a guessing game. Would be a guessing game. Wait, I would drink some water. I have water. Guys, stand out, bro. Bro, propane and building propane and propane. Take some gas. It's hot, and that's my day. My day has been it's hot. Imagine like you do like a watch along and it's just a camera in my living room. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I don't. I'm not. I'm a okay. I am a people watcher, but I don't do all of that. I don't go and be like, uh, let's let me go and watch all of my viewers. Let me be parasocial with my viewers and watch what they're doing in their room. I don't know. Well, I read that title wrong. What do you mean you read that title wrong? You said living room. I tried to throw you off. How do you, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe close your curtain. It's okay. I gotta drive back to the shop, so I'll be back up, kid. Okay, guy. You take your time, guy. We ain't going anywhere. Well, unless I die and suffer. Right now, I have the fan just blowing on me. I don't even know if it's being picked up. Okay, it's not really being picked up. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Just 1 second. It's my 10 foot. What do you mean? Oh, maybe I should put like that, like on top on my verticals, so it's like different, like that. I live in the simulation. God. Oh, we're living in the simulation this whole entire time. It's okay. All you've been doing was worthless, but you know it's good information. All your data of your life that's going through. You have to keep recording till the day you die. Definitely don't know when that will happen, but gotta record everything. Uh, I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't have like a section on my like watch YouTube stuff. I don't really have a thing like a section for that. Like, oh, watch some of you. I mean, I have a drawing area, but drawing area. The drawing area could be a good place to. You can't see me because I'm somewhere. I just oh hello. Okay, I don't exist. Why is it showing that on the? Oh, it's supposed to show this. What the hell? What the hell? What? I can't move myself over here. I get smaller. I never see this before. What the heck? I guess I just just I do that. Wait, what? Oh, what? What? Why am I over here? What is this? Oh, okay. Now I'm in proper form. Well, get a GTA lobby and reroll my spawn. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Playing a Minecraft mockup while I procrastinate work. Okay. Have fun with that. Why am I why is it like doing this though? Very confused. I'm confused why my body is acting that way. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can actually find this video. I found a video. Like I saw like a video that was in like thing because I guess I talk about orcs or whatever. I'm like, oh, there's a video about orcs. And I'm like, I don't want to really or orcs orca. Sorry. There's literally a video about orcas or whatever, and I'm like, oh, that would be a good video to like talk about. Damn, holy crap! They have so much views. It wasn't that much the last time I saw it. What a beautiful AI. Orca attack at SeaWorld. Terrified. Why is this AI video here? Is it the most AI video I've ever seen? Oh, God. This orca is about to fight this woman down. While everyone is in here trying to save her. Yeah, nature videos. Nature. We're going to watch some nature videos. How to do this without. I'm glad I found the video. I did see. I found it. Ah, I found something. Oh, this would be cool to watch it. And ooh, I don't know how I'm going to do this for people. Oh, I don't know how we're going to do this for on the vertical side. I don't know how we're going to do this on the vertical side. Uh just realize this. Maybe if I should, but there we go. But we like do this. Someone who usually watches stuff. There we go. Oh man, we would have to do like copy and paste type stuff. Window, window. Let's do this, and then I'm going to do this. Oh, I mean, wait, what was the point? What is the point, like, of that then? What is like the point? I can't grab it. I don't even wait. I lost it. Oh wait, no, it's here. The Here, we do it like this, and we do it like this, and we do it. Boom. Up. Okay, I'll do it like this. Boom. Wow. Make it big or whatever. And then we bring it down. Right. There we go. Where that at? Up. Copy, copy. Now we have to do it on the other side. Now we get to figure it on the other side. Uh there we go. There we go. The other side. There we go. Now the vertical people can see somewhat on on the on the on the, on the YouTube, whatever. Now you guys can see. Yay! Yay! All that work. Oh, yeah, no, there's a video. We were talking about ultras the other day. And I wanted to like watch this. I didn't get to watch it, so that's why I'm like, let's watch it together. Uh, can you rotate 90 degrees with the view on the vertical stream, or is it handled by YouTube? I don't have the vertical thing on YouTube on. I can't do it on YouTube. YouTube doesn't allow you yet. I think that's why people had like problems with the vertical with YouTube not allowing you to like mess with your plays or whatever. Except for Twitch. Twitch allow you. So that's why I can move myself around on the YouTube and you guys can not YouTube on the Twitch. On the Twitch vertical, I can go ahead and change myself around and like place whatever because it's actually using my my OBS. On YouTube, it doesn't use my OBS. It literally just use whatever that's on my stream, which is annoying and dumb and stupid. It is like why I want to be able to like put things. Yeah, so YouTube. I believe YouTube will allow you one day. I did see something about encoder though. So like I did see at one point I see something new. I don't know if that's what it is now. But yeah, for the longest of time, that's what a lot of people have been asking for YouTube aside to like, hey, can I like adjust my stream, like have this on my YouTube? But the reason why that Twitch can even do this is because of um OBS, not OBS, but using what do you call it, Item. There is a program, a plugin called Item, and YouTube was, I mean, OBS and Twitch was able to like just work on things to like add a different like enhancer for like the whole vertical side for Twitch, and working with Item, which is a multi-stream thing, but they have a vertical version on their plugin where you could be vertical. So it's literally three people working on the same thing all together. So this is why it was possible on Twitch, because Twitch and OBS and all these are very like open with each other. So I do not see how YouTube is going to do this because they're not very that open. So we'll see on that. See that this is what that's like really one of the few good things when it comes from Twitch. As much as people hate Twitch, there's like those one of good few things that does happen, that happen like, you know, through Twitch. As much as we hate it. Eh. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch this little video. Let me make sure I turn off my music. I'm not even sure if you could have heard my music. I heard it, but I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music here. And I'll make sure. I know I might get clapped just for watching this video. I think I watched this guy video once. I don't know. I don't remember. I believe I did, because they do have like weird. I don't know if they are like, there's been like a lot of people who are coming out to the woodwork that is literally AI. So it's kind of annoying. A lot of like animal videos or people who's like making like facts videos, it's just a bunch of AI. Though it has been a thing for quite some time of just people, not just AI, but it's just like people who just throw facts like, ah, these are the facts, da, 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 da. And then they will have like a fake voice person behind, and they just repeating things over and over that they find on Google and all that other stuff. So like these things has been around on the animal like section on YouTube for quite some time, but now it's amplified even more and worse. It's worse than ever with like the whole AI situation and stuff. Like, but it's like as long they make like actual like facts, I don't care. But it is annoying now that you have the AI, like people can like make up stupid like AI looking shots, like B rolls or whatever, and trying to make it like it's facts. That's annoying. That's annoying. I hate it because it always has been a thing, but people don't. And people use like other B rolls that doesn't make sense. Now they can literally make it up of their own and just do like dumb shit. I'm like, yeah. YouTube is going to start cracking down on AI videos because it has been amplified way too much now. But yeah, YouTube actually will be cracking down on the AI videos finally. So short, there's a lot of AI animal shorts. It has been going very rampage. It's getting annoying. It's been bad because usually you are able to just like dislike a video or like say don't like recommend me these videos. but shorts have like changed that recently, and it's just been very hard to like really not like see these types of videos anymore. And YouTube is finally going in to like really crack down a lot of people's stuff. But there's also things that a lot of people will get hit. So people who like make, I think clippers, they there's like a thing with clippers might also get hit with this change that YouTube is going to be trying to do. So people who clip like other like channels and whatever, and if they're like also streaming and on the same platform, they might actually get clapped because right YouTube will recognize that the content that you are doing is not the same. Like all you doing is literally copy and pasting from a like video that's already on YouTube. So they're going to like really clap you for that. And I'm like, ooh, so clippers are going to get clapped if the person is from like YouTube, like if they're like a YouTube streamer, because YouTube is going to scrub and see if this content is actually genuine. So little things for people who don't know, like what YouTube is going doing in the background lately right now. It's good, but also like it's a little bit like ooh, we're going to see some stuff getting affected here and there. But okay, I will go ahead and play video. I might pause here and there. We'll see. I'm not a reactor. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see how good this video is. Oh, sorry. Boop 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 boop.
There is a predator that dominates the ocean, one powerful enough to flip great white sharks, take down colossal blue whales, and more recently, sink vessels off the coast of Europe. Yet, remarkably, there has never been a single recorded instance of this creature hunting or consuming humans in the wild.
Damn! Wait. I'm sorry. I know that. I know this video just started to be serious, but the tone and everything. But wait,
Of this creature hunting
wait,
or
hold.
consuming
Look,
humans in the wild.
damn! It's just. Oh my gosh! That dolphin went flying. Oh,
Off the coast of Europe.
oh,
Yet,
that.
remarkably,
Oh,
there has never been a single recorded instance of this creature hunting
that's a
or
dolphin,
consuming
right?
humans in
Yes, that's a dolphin.
the wild.
Bruh. Okay. Okay. That no, that's a dolphin. That's a what do you call this dolphin? I forgot the name of this dolphin. That's not a baby orc. That is definitely a dolphin. I forgot what you named these dolphins. Now I just want to let me find it. I forgot what you. Some kind of like I think this is like the Pacific. Like these are like the Pacific dolphins or whatever. I can't find them. Whatever. I think like these are like from the Pacific side. I don't know what you call these dolphins. I believe they actually just call white dolphin or some crap like that. Yeah, like they literally knocked the living out of this dolphin. Holy crap. A Commerson dolphin? Ah! I don't know why my button didn't go and just literally translate. It's just like, yeah, let me like. I hate that button. Oh, these dolphins. Not sure. Though they're kind of more. This one has like a patch more onto the side than like on top, and they're like, as you can see, like the if you see like the nose is much longer. Their nose is pretty short, so it's not that type of dolphin, but it's definitely. I really believe it is one of those Pacific like dolphins or whatever it's called. We're not going to sit down and search for that. Anyway, they got clap. They got clap in the sky.
Why would a hunting machine, more than capable of
Jesus.
obliterating us, actively cross humanity off its menu? Indeed, the truth behind this bizarre behavior will change how you look at the ocean forever.
Now let me know if the audio is pretty good. Chapter 1, a true biological name.
For centuries, humanity has often viewed these creatures with sheer terror. In his work, Naturalis Historia, Pliny the Elder described them as an enormous mass of flesh, armed with savage teeth. However, the origin of the moniker killer whale actually stems from an ancient mistranslation and the observations of early Spanish and Basque whalers. Upon witnessing these predators
has been around for
orchestrate the
so
surrounding
long.
and taking down of massive baleen whales, they fearfully dubbed them asesina balenas, meaning whale killers.
I like how you had to say it slow.
As this phrase made its way into the English-speaking world, the word order was flipped to killer whale, inadvertently transforming them into a species of whale driven by murderous instincts. But the truth is, they are not even whales. Taxonomically speaking, the orca is essentially the largest and most powerful member of the oceanic dolphin family, Delphinidae, a branch within the suborder of toothed whales, Odontoceti. Their scientific name, Orchinus orca, is derived from Orcus, the Roman god of the underworld. To live up to that formidable title, evolution has bestowed upon the orca an almost perfect anatomical structure. A mature male can reach lengths of nearly 10 meters, 32.8 feet, and boast a total body weight of up to 10 metric tons, 22,000 pounds,
they're literally
roughly
just
equivalent
dolphins.
to a mid-sized bus.
Cousins.
Towering on their
Bullies.
backs is a magnificent dorsal fin that can stand almost 2 meters, 6.5 feet, tall. Lacking any supportive bone structure, this fin is composed entirely of collagen connective tissue.
Which sucks when you see them all droopy.
That allows them to cut through the water
at
speeds of up to 56 kilometers per hour, but also as a massive thermal radiator that helps regulate their body temperature during high-speed pursuits.
And it's a good way to really tell like how well they're being freaking taken care of, and that's why people get so worried and seeing those types of like people like that's why there's a lot of like people who are activists who are very very against like things orcas like in SeaWorld and everything, because you can tell when they're not like doing like great. That's why there's a lot of people who are very mad and pissed off with of them. There's more to just that, but yeah, there's a reason why there's so much people who are was angry. I mean, still angry when you capture orcas and you bring them to a very small ass tank. Like the tanks, like in SeaWorld. I never been to a SeaWorld. But those tanks in SeaWorlds are just obviously not big enough for them. And there's many different types of orchids. Oh jeez, whatever. we can like talk about that later.
Their most terrifying weapon lies within their curved snouts, massive conical teeth, roughly 10 centimeters long.
Before you, I saw the original movie
like
Jaws.
Their bite force is entirely capable of crushing the densest bones of their prey,
when I was a kid,
rendering them an apex predator with no natural enemies. Given such immense size and overwhelming power, you might wonder, why do they sport such a striking black and white coloration that seems so easily detectable?
Oh my god,
In
leave
reality,
the stingrays
this colour
alone.
distribution is a pinnacle of optical camouflage known as countershading.
They're very cute. That's why
Within
people
the
who that
ocean's
think
complex
dolphins are
visual
cute.
environment,
You know, they have
this
like that
coloration
dolphin
creates a
kind of look.
sophisticated optical illusion. When a prey animal swims above and looks down, the pitch black back of the orca blends seamlessly
Oh my
into
god!
the murky darkness of the ocean floor. Conversely,
No, that stingray's
if a
going
prey
to die.
animal below looks up, the orca's stark white underbelly vanishes into the glistening, sunlit surface.
That is,
Furthermore,
you know,
the white patches serve to break up their true silhouette, making it incredibly difficult for prey to gauge the predator's actual size and trajectory until it is far too late.
that's actually
Even so, nature
interesting.
occasionally produces
Wow.
spectacular genetic exceptions.
I never thought of that.
In 2012, scientists off the coast of the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia recorded Iceberg,
Oh yeah,
a mature adult male carrying a rare albino mutation, making him entirely white like a wandering iceberg.
God.
Regardless of their coloration, however, these physical traits serve one highly practical purpose: equipping orcas to adapt and hunt in any ocean on Earth.
Oh no! Oh no! They're going to take you down your trap.
Excluding humans, there is no other mammal on Earth capable of conquering as vast a territory as the killer whale.
Look at them.
They are a truly globally distributed species. You can find them in the freezing Antarctic waters,
Every
gliding
summer.
through
I used to
tropical
watch
coral
Shark
reefs
Week a
in
lot.
Hawaii, or cruising around the Arabian Peninsula, where water temperatures can soar to 30 degrees
They are very
Celsius.
adaptable animals. One of the
This
few like very
remarkable
adaptable.
thermoregulatory adaptability
True.
stems from an exceptionally thick layer of blubber, up to 10 centimeters, 4 inches deep, enveloping their entire body, combined with a vascular network capable of dynamically expanding to either dissipate or retain heat at will. To sustain this massive physique and its internal heating system, the orca's metabolism demands a staggering caloric intake. On average, a mature individual must consume around 135
Damn.
kilograms, 300 pounds of meat daily.
That's a lot.
This voracious appetite has molded them into the
That's
ocean's
like
most versatile assassins.
Eating almost like
with a menu encompassing over
5 seals or
140
whatever.
species, from tiny schools of herring, hard-shelled
Which is
sea
that?
turtles,
Well, sea turtles is
penguins,
kind of
seals,
okay.
sea
Seals is
lions,
a
and dolphins.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Two
dolphins.
creatures
yeah.
widely considered the nightmares of the sea. The orca's most infamous prey is the great white shark.
True.
For years,
They'd
marine
be going
biologists
for
were
their,
utterly
like,
baffled
guts
as numerous
or
great white
whatever that's,
carcasses
like,
washed
on the
ashore in
shark
South
side.
Africa, perfectly intact, except for their bellies being ripped open and their livers
Yeah.
missing. The culprits were pods of orcas. They had learned a fatal flaw of the shark. When
This
flipped
is when you
upside
start to
down,
know that
sharks fall into tonic immobility, a state of neural paralysis that renders them unable to breathe, ultimately causing them to drown.
yeah, we talk about this. This is how you know like how scary they can be. Like these guys are very, very smart. I remember hearing about this. I was like, what? Because you can hypnotize like literally a shark by just flipping them around, and people like humans like kind of just do that. They figure out kind of like late, but you know, like you can like literally put a shark in like a hypnotize them until they like flick back around, and then they go back to normal. It takes a bit, but they flick back to normal. But they go out their way to literally flip them and drown them. Like usually when these sharks will like get flip around, they will be like up in the sky and they will be fine. But these guys literally figure out like, oh, they can stop moving. But what if they like they it's it turned into like, what if they can start moving, can we like get something out of them and like drown them? Can we kill them in a certain way? And they did. They figure out that they can drown them. People like that is insane. They're terrifying, very scary, but they're beautiful at the same time.
Orcas will ram the shark's flank at high speed, flip it
Ah,
over, and use their razor-sharp teeth to extract the liver, which is rich in squalene.
that is
For the
crazy.
orcas, this is the most calorie-dense, fatty energy source available.
I think that was
In
just
other regions like Australia,
well,
the
I'm not
terror
sure
is
what
so
type of shark
profound
that
that
was.
massive great white sharks will
Yeah,
completely abandon
great
their
white
territories
sharks. There
for
you go.
months the moment they detect approaching orcas. But the most terrifying testament to the orca's supremacy is their
Oh,
ability to take down the blue whale,
blue whale,
the
no.
largest creature to ever exist in Earth's history. For decades, this was merely a hypothesis. However, in 2019 and 2021, at Bremer Bay, Western Australia, scientists witnessed and recorded pods of orcas systematically attacking adult blue whales.
Strategies.
They organize themselves like a highly trained military unit. The strongest individuals take turns swimming over the blue whale's blowhole to suffocate it,
And a lot of these guys are females. Just saying.
while others bite into its flanks and specifically target its tongue. This event officially confirmed what was long suspected. Orcas have no upper limit when it comes to the size of their prey. Yet, it is not brute muscular strength that makes the orca the reigning sovereign of the seas, but rather their pack-hunting tactical intelligence.
Schmart.
Unlike sharks that hunt purely on solitary instinct, orcas coordinate with the precision of a special forces strike team. In the icy expanse of Antarctica, Weddell seals often seek refuge on floating ice floes. Upon spotting their prey, the pod does not attack blindly. Instead, they pull back and swim closely alongside one another in perfect synchronization, generating a massive
No,
wave that
we're
washes over
looking
the
at
ice,
orcas.
sweeping the seal into the water.
Look how pretty they are.
At the Valdez Peninsula in Argentina, orcas employ
No,
an
okay,
even more dangerous
this
technique, intentional beaching.
this is crazy.
To snatch juvenile sea lions playing at the water's edge, an
You see
orca
how-
uses the momentum of the surf to launch
This
itself
is
straight onto
crazy.
the dry sand, grabs its prey, and then uses sheer muscular force to wriggle backward with the receding foam.
You know how many times, if you guys ever heard of like sharks or like many like whales and stuff will be like showing up on shore and they're like literally stuck, it's usually accidental. This, to actually go out your way to get sea lions or seals, like to risk yourself and then be able to figure out how to like use the current to bring you back into the water is insane. Like because you usually, a lot of these animals usually want to stay away from like the shore because of the exact reason of getting stuck. like you get stuck basically and you can't get out. So you have to be really careful. But to like figure out and like risk yourself of getting one, because it's not always 100%. Like to do this, it's actually really insane.
This is not a technique hardwired into their DNA. Rather, it must be meticulously taught by mothers to their calves through years of observation
Literally
and
high risk
practice.
and high reward.
A single miscalculation in estimating the beach's incline could leave them stranded and lead to their demise.
And that's how you see a lot of them just
Predatory
be in the
intellect
shower. Well,
even
not all of
evolves
it.
alongside
But
modern
you know.
times. In the Bering Sea and the Gulf of Alaska, orca populations have learned to steal sablefish and halibut directly from the long lines of commercial fishing vessels.
Oh, wow.
Remarkably, they do not even need their eyes. In the dark oceanic environment, they utilize their hearing to eavesdrop on the acoustic signature of the hydraulic winches on the boats.
Oh, yeah.
The moment
Because, oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys remember or like either keep up with this. This was actually huge news at one point. I believe it was during like 2020 or something, of like somewhere near Africa on the left. It was like more towards the left side. Somewhere in Africa. I don't remember which part of Africa, but it was more towards the left side basically of Africa, the continent of Africa. Like it was literally on the left side, and there were just a bunch of like just teenagers that was fucking up boats. They were taking out fans because I don't even think anyone figured out the reason why, but they were annoyed with these fisher guys and annoyed with these boats, either that they were playing around and they were tearing the boat parts of, like, they were just tearing the boats around. No one really got hurt. There was one that they all came together. It was just this only group, this few little groups of like orcas, and they plan to like literally take down a boat, and they were able to flip it around and they walk away. They literally just flip it and then they literally run away. I'm just like, bro. I believe this was like either 2020 or 2021. I don't remember. But I remember seeing that all over the news because everyone was like, "Whoa, what is going on?" Because they never see orcas like go this far before. And everyone was like, "Yeah, take them down." But it was very interesting. And it opened people's eyes that orcas don't really attack humans. Like they don't really care, you know? I wanted to talk about this in the video because when they showed the boat, I was like, wait, I remember this. Like that detail of something like that happening.
winch engages from kilometers away, the pod recognizes that a free meal is being hauled up.
I don't know when it
immediately rushes
happened.
in,
I believe it was. I
stripping
think
the
it was
entire
2020.
catch before the helpless eyes of the fishermen. These continuous adaptations and learning capabilities prove that orcas do not hunt based on pre-programmed behaviors.
The
To
old one had a
process and
grudge.
transmit such sophisticated
Yeah.
survival skills,
Now that you say
they
that, I think
require
there
a
was one
superior
of them that just
biological
had a
computing
grudge
machine.
or something. I did see a theory about that. Supercharged brain. Hello, guy. Welcome
That
back.
machine is housed deep within their skulls. The brain of an adult killer whale is 4 times larger than a human brain.
That's a big ass brain.
Astonishingly, when scientists performed
Wait, what?
MRI scans on the brain of an adult killer whale is 4 times larger than a human
Damn.
brain.
That's huge.
Astonishingly,
I didn't
when
even know
scientists
that.
performed MRI scans
I
on
know it
orca
was
brains,
huge, but not
they discovered
that
highly
huge.
complex and convoluted folds
Wow.
in the areas responsible for emotional processing. Hidden deep within is a network of spindle neurons, functioning as high-speed information highways. This exact type of cell is what grants humans the capacity for empathy, intuition, and the ability to shed tears out of grief. The fact that orcas possess these cells is profound evidence of a deeply complex inner life. Furthermore, orcas are among the extremely rare group of animals that can pass the mirror self-recognition test, a definitive proof of self-awareness. Because they possess a sense of individual identity, orcas have specific names. Within its very first weeks of life, a newborn orca will learn the unique acoustic signatures of its lineage. This sound signal acts as an identifier that it will use for its entire life.
The poor sea turtle.
Broadcasting across the vast ocean. I am here. I am a member of this family. This neurological evolution has propelled the orca
almost
past
the same thing,
boundaries of
literally
mere
like what
survival
dolphins
instinct,
do. Dolphins
forming
has
the
like
very foundation of culture.
that type of thing, but not
The
fully.
clearest evidence of this is that different orca populations inhabiting the same waters do not mix. For instance, in the Pacific Northwest, there are two distinct ecotypes of orcas: residents, who exclusively eat salmon, and transients, who strictly hunt marine mammals. Despite sharing the exact same waters, they do not interact, they do not interbreed, and they utilize completely distinct acoustic dialects.
That's cool.
The vocalizations of a resident pod are as
have their own
incomprehensible to a
language.
transient pod as speaking to someone who does not know a word of English.
Actually, there, we're starting to. People are starting to really open more about animals having their own language and stuff, like actually having their own languages. I can't say the word. I said it improperly. There's someone I saw. There's another YouTube channel that like talks about this of people doing research on different things, like scientific research, and this has been it started to be more talk about more and more, especially like with birds. Like we're starting to like really trying to like wait, there might actually be like people are getting more open to the idea of like wait, animals, a lot of these animals that be like, you know, the chirping and all that other stuff, there's actually different tones and they actually are making like sentences and stuff. There's a channel that talks about, I forgot the name of this channel, but he always do videos about like scientists, or not scientists, there's people who like write papers or whatever, and he like talk about it on his channel. It's really cool. I will maybe we will like watch that or whatever, but yeah, it's really interesting that people are getting more and more open with the idea of like, yeah, animals do actually have like their own language. They are talking to each other and stuff. Bless the cats and the dogs budding for allowing this to open more. Even though people have their like iffiness with the dogs and the cats, are like dogs and cats with the buttons that people are doing now these days. I feel like that really truly opened a lot of doors and stuff more lately of this openness of like, wait, yeah, animals can learn like languages, because people just think, oh, they're just bullshitting or animals are dumb, which like that doesn't make any sense. We're freaking mammals. Yeah, we're very smart, high intelligent, but you're going to think like these guys won't have one? Just like, I don't know, it's just that stupid thing. I don't know, like there's no way. Anyway.
This culinary and linguistic knowledge is absolutely not encoded in their genes or biology. It is passed down from generation to generation through teaching and
go
imitation.
swim.
That is the very definition of culture. Their social intelligence continually astounds the scientific community. For decades, researchers have observed incredibly complex play behaviors in this species. Orcas will actively swim through kelp forests, tear off strips of kelp several meters long, and carefully drape them over their bodies,
Oh?
rubbing them against their dorsal and pectoral fins. Initially thought to be a method for scraping off parasites,
Yeah,
this behavior, dubbed
Oh.
kelping, was later recognized as a form of recreation.
Oh.
It stimulates their
Wait, so they're just
senses and serves
decorating
as a
to
highly
each other?
social
That's-
form of play that individuals learn from one another.
Oh.
However, the learning and transmission of these cultural behaviors do not happen haphazardly.
Oh, no, no.
To maintain this framework of survival knowledge across decades, every individual must
Fancy
adhere to a
shit.
remarkably strict hierarchical structure.
Poor seal. Unique social stuff.
Orca culture cannot exist without a robust social architecture.
Now we
In
can
many
learn the
populations,
hierarchies.
particularly the residents, society is built upon an incredibly stable matriarchal system. A pod is always led by the oldest female. The offspring, both male and female, will never leave their natal pod. They remain by their mother's side for their entire biological life cycle. Embedded within this matriarchy is one of evolution's greatest mysteries: the phenomenon of menopause. In the entire natural world, only an exceedingly rare handful of species are known to go through menopause, including humans, wild chimpanzees, and a few toothed whales like the orca. According to the rules of natural selection, an organism that can no longer reproduce should theoretically be phased out. Yet, female orcas who cease reproducing around the age of 40 will continue to live for another 30 to 40 years, specifically to fulfill the role of a leader. A prime example is the legendary matriarch known as Granny, designated J2, one of the longest lived individuals in marine biology history, reaching an estimated age of nearly 80.
Damn. She
What this means
lived
is that
old.
she spent half of her life
Wow.
solely guiding her descendants. The explanation for this
Grandma.
is known as the grandmother hypothesis.
Oh,
By ceasing reproduction to avoid competing with their offspring for food,
that's so cool.
these elderly females become living databanks for the entire pod. With a
Oh.
mind storing decades of memories, they pinpoint the exact migratory routes of salmon, the locations of deep ocean currents, and safe harbors when superstorms strike. Studies have proven that orcapods led by grandmothers have significantly higher survival rates during severe El Nino years, when food is scarce. This tight-knit family structure forges intense emotional bonds rarely seen in other species. An earth-shattering event that occurred in the summer of 2018 served as the most explosive testament to the psychological depth of these animals. On July 24th, 2018, a mother orca from the southern resident population named Tahlequah, designated J35, gave birth to a female calf. Tragically, the infant survived for only 30 minutes. Tahlequah placed the nearly 180 kilogram, 400 pounds body of her calf on her forehead and began to swim. Whenever the body slipped into the depths, Tahlequah would dive down, desperately pushing it back to the surface to breathe. She refused to eat, entirely ignored her own physical exhaustion, and embarked on a grueling procession of mourning that lasted for 17 straight days and nights, covering a distance of 1,000 miles, approximately 1,600 kilometers. Throughout that agonizing journey, the other pod members swam closely around Tahlequah, taking turns supporting the calf's body whenever she grew too exhausted. The entire world fell silent watching those images. Neurobiologists cite this as undeniable evidence of grief, a profound psychological anguish that transcends species barriers, proving that they love their families no less than we do. It is precisely this high-level intelligence and complex psychological life that directly shape how orcas process the world around them.
That's crazy.
Understanding this is the only key to unlocking the mystery of their bizarre behavior when confronting humanity.
Wow. I'm getting Terry. Stop! No, I ain't going to cry. Stop it. I never
And
heard
now
of that.
we arrive at the ultimate question. Why has an intelligent predator equipped with bone-crushing jaws, ruthless hunting tactics, and the power to slay a blue whale never killed a single human being in the wild?
Yeah, I never actually saw that. Wow. Well, maybe because we're skinny as fuck, depending on the person. I don't know if there's any, you know, like people who are very overweight who be swimming out there. I don't know. We're very harmless, and learning that there's literally grandmas who's like teaching the whales, like not whales, sorry, teaching their like offspring and everything and their family about the world and everything. I would think they'd be like, yeah, you see that thing, they can't do shit, and if they do shit, you could go ahead and kill them. But really, they don't really do anything to us. They're just there to like look at us, and we can look at them. Still be careful though. But yeah, they don't do shit. Leave them be. It's like, yeah, understandable. Have a good day. And that's my guess. They've just been here for too long to create that situation. Social structure always been one of the things I find fascinating. They are very fascinating creatures. They've always been fascinating to me, too. Because they're crazy smart. You'd think these guys should be killing us, but they don't.
Throughout all of recorded marine history, the number of human fatalities caused by wild orcas is exactly 0. When you dive into the ocean and come face to face with an orca, you are confronting a hypercarnivore.
As an animal, you don't really want to bother a human. That's understandable.
Possessing no protective armor, no fangs, and no venom. In the middle of the sea, you are merely a soft, fleshy, and utterly defenseless organism.
Yeah. Especially the humans been taking up all the lands and everything.
Yet, they simply glide past, shoot you a curious glance, and swim away.
True.
This behavior defies every fundamental survival instinct of a predator, which is to consume the easiest available protein. To decode this paradox, we must first dismiss a common misconception. Many assume that when paddling on a surfboard, a human silhouette closely resembles a seal. Indeed, great white sharks
that is true
frequently bite us in cases of mistaken identity for this exact reason.
Yeah, that's with the
So why
sharks,
is the rate of mistaken identity with orcas practically 0?
Not the same with orcas, because
the answer lies in their biological sonar technology, echolocation.
Yeah, sharks doesn't have that.
An orca's acoustic waves can physically see through our skin when they bounce off us.
Whales also have that. Like literally whales have that, dolphins have that, and stuff like they can understand like what's going to be around them and where to go to like get their next feast and whatever. That is literally true. Anyway,
on our fragile bone density, our 2-chambered lungs, and crucially our extremely thin layer of fat compared to a seal. The sound waves deliver an unmistakable physical data point to their brains.
Have you heard
this creature lacks the required biological
whales acoustic? Like I don't know. I like hearing like the whales, like the big whales. Like I like hearing their sound. It's very relaxing. And I also do enjoy like some of like the dolphins one, when they're like having like a small little chipper that they'd be doing. It's very relaxing.
Logical blubber. It is not a seal. However, Even the most advanced sonar system has its blind
Yeah, the whales
spots.
won't have really good acoustics.
This
on
occurs in
them.
shallow waters where crashing waves create millions of air bubbles that completely scramble their acoustic signals.
Oh.
And that is precisely the context of the most classic collision incident in recorded history. In 1972, off the coast of California, a surfer was paddling through turbulent whitewash surf.
Hmm.
With its sonar blinded by the bubbles, a hunting orca had to rely on its vision.
Oh.
Spotting a dark silhouette on the surface, its predatory instinct triggered instantly. It surged forward and clamped its jaws around the victim's leg. With a bite force capable of pulverizing whale bones, it could have easily ripped the victim apart in a fraction of a second. But the moment its teeth touched the flesh and registered an alien bone structure, the orca immediately released the surfer and swam away. This spectacular display of restraint proves one thing: even when their most ruthless
Now
hunting
you guys
instinct
know what will
is
happen.
accidentally triggered, the orca's nervous system remains lucid enough to recognize the error and actively abort the attack. If humans are permanently off their menu, however,
Basically, what a shark
how
would
do we
also
explain
do
the
too.
events currently sending shockwaves through Europe?
But they will
Beginning
actually
in the summer of
chomp you.
2020, a
to, like,
population
really
of
taste you.
orcas around the Iberian Peninsula began relentlessly attacking sailboats.
Wait,
They
is this
approached,
what it is?
violently rammed, and bit into
Yes!
fiberglass rudders, snapping them off.
Yes!
To date, there have been over 673 documented incidents,
Wow.
with several yachts
really?
having their hulls breached and sinking to the ocean floor. The media immediately dubbed it nature's uprising, or an act of
Yes!
revenge. Yet, behavioral scientists point to one crucial detail. When the boats sink and panicked humans plunge into the water, the pod simply swims away. They do not touch a single person. Their solitary target is the rudder.
Yeah, they just
Research
hit
confirms that the group engaging in this behavior consists of about 15 individuals, mostly
Oh.
juveniles.
Mostly juveniles, yep, teenage.
This is essentially a cultural fad, much like human teenagers obsessing over a viral social media trend. Ramming the rudder creates fascinating water vortices or offers a pleasurable sensation when rubbing their bodies against a moving, solid object.
Oh.
It is
Okay.
a form of collective recreation or a hydrodynamic practice drill. No matter how violent it appears toward the vessels, they still strictly adhere to their species' ultimate principle: do not harm humans.
Oh. So you're telling me? Oh, jeez. Now we're going to talk about the captivities. Jeez. So you're telling me it's just going to take that one idiot? You're going to take one idiot who's going to like fuck up the orcas, and like if that one group of orcas just say enough is enough, it's over for us. It only would take that one idiot or groups of idiots to like fuck us up. Basically. Okay. Don't do it, idiot.
Tragically, this astonishing self-restraint and this wild oceanic peace treaty have been shattered by humans through the captive entertainment industry. Imagine this. A creature possessing a massive emotional brain, accustomed to swimming hundreds of miles a day alongside its family, is suddenly thrust into a concrete tank barely a few body lengths across. This rupture does not just destroy them physically, it triggers a malignant psychological disorder known as zoochosis, captivity-induced psychosis.
Hello.
The nightmare begins with their very own biological strengths. In the ocean, orcas see the world through sound waves. But when confined to a tank, their echolocation clicks continuously slam against the smooth concrete walls and bounce back with intense amplification, causing acoustic sensory overload. Scientists describe it this way.
Hello.
It is akin to being locked in a tiny closet and forced to listen to your own screams echoing endlessly, day
It's like an
and
echo
night.
chamber.
The psychological torture does not end there. In the wild, orca families have their own distinct cultures and dialects. Yet, marine parks routinely capture random individuals from completely different oceans globally and throw them into the same enclosure.
Look how horrible look at it! Look at it! It's so horrible!
To cohabitate in a cramped space with no escape route has birthed
Please
a
talk
bloody
about that.
gladiator arena.
I think
the vast
because
majority of captive orcas bear raking scars, deep lacerations caused by the teeth of their tank mates. Driven to extreme frustration, they spend hours gnawing on steel gates and
This is how you'll really know, like, who's really truly taking care of their orcas.
Concrete ledges.
Who's really taking care of their orcas.
Down to the pulp. To prevent lethal infections, veterinarians must regularly use power drills to core out the dental pulp. Agonizing procedures performed entirely while the animal is awake, without any anesthesia.
Look at that! Like, look at this little, like, this part right here. Oh, you guys can't see my. Oh, look at this. This is horrible, man. Horrible.
The physical collapse is
That's
most
literally
blatantly
a
visible
whale.
in their once proud dorsal fins.
It's literally like
in the
orca,
wild,
like
a male's dorsal fin stands tall like a sword.
Oh, we're talking about it.
But
yes.
100% of mature captive males suffer from dorsal fin collapse.
Look at that.
Because it lacks bone structure, floating listlessly at the shallow surface means Earth's gravity inevitably drags down their collagen tissue network. Instead of living out their 80-year lifespans as they would,
yeah, they don't live
ocean,
that long. They live like 20, like 20 years old. Yeah. Okay.
And when a highly advanced intellect is pushed.
God dang it. They don't live that long. Like, they don't. Look at them. They don't live that long. Many of them from like SeaWorld. It's so rare for them to even live that long. And so I was like, damn, 80? Jeez, like none of these guys even survive 80 years old in these captivity. It's always like, oh, they live like 20. At least like 20 to like 30? 30 is like a miracle. But it's all depend, it's really, really, truly all depend like the captivity of them. They have like improved this, but I remember this used to be a huge thing because they used to be like in articles because there was a huge activist and stuff on SeaWorld and how they treat their orcas, and SeaWorld had a lot of accidents with their orcas and everything. So that's how I learned a lot about orcas because of the situation and what was going on with SeaWorld when I was like really, really young. Because you always see like, oh, a trainer got hurt from an orca. Oh, a trainer died from an orca. Oh, another trainer died from an orca. And it's just like, wow, I wonder why. They're literally living in like a small little tank. Like you put a goldfish in. That people like literally just put their little goldfish and think that that's actually okay to put them in a small little like cup like that. They think that it would be fine, but like no, that fish need more than that. They need like a bigger tank. Like that's literally what these orcas are like living in. Do sharks eat orcas? Orcas eat sharks. Orcas dodge. Sharks dodge orcas. That's a death sentence to them. Because orcas eat sharks. They don't, like, sharks can't win. It's too big for them. That's literally a death trap for them. Hey, average age is getting longer thanks to the Orcas Act. Bought better work-life balance, healthcare, and early retirement of orcas, which is good. I know this has definitely changed over the years because of SeaWorld and the treatment of the situation that they were like doing is definitely, because I haven't heard anything ever since. It was very bad. Do horse sharks? Okay, I'm going anyway.
Past its breaking point.
If we're
These
going to
glass
talk
wall
about
pools
captivities,
turn
we will be
into
talking
crime
about
scenes.
SeaWorld, the
The
very
most
well
shocking
known.
tragedy is the
Yes,
story
this
of
woman.
Tilikum,
Yes.
a colossal male orca weighing 5,400 kilograms, 11,900
Tim.
pounds. Kidnapped from the coast of Iceland in 1983 at just 2 years old, Tilikum was transferred to a marine park and housed with 2 fiercely aggressive females. For years on end, every single night, he was herded into a pitch-black metal module measuring a mere 6 meters, 20 feet across, locked away for over 14 hours at a time to prevent
I did
them
want to go to
from
SeaWorld
tearing
to
each
see
other
this,
apart.
you know,
The
until I
darkness,
started seeing the dark
isolation,
side
and
of
the
it.
bleeding wounds mutated Tilikum from a curious animal into a fractured psychotic mind. Over the course of his 34 years of captivity, Tilikum directly took the lives of 3 human beings. His first victim in 1991 was dragged to the bottom of the pool and drowned. His second victim in 1999 was found dead, his body mutilated on the whale's back. But the absolute climax of this horror occurred in 2010.
Yeah, I remember
Right
this one.
in the middle of a live performance, Tilikum suddenly grabbed his most exceptional trainer, Dawn Brancheau, and pulled her under.
You know how much like videos, not videos, actually like you, not YouTube, but like on like TV have talked about this situation so much of like what went wrong and everything, and even like the person who probably died, because she did had an accident before also with this, but it wasn't like this bad. It was just like kind of like almost like a last straw, and it was just unfortunately she couldn't survive this one, because this wasn't the first time that kind like happened to her with the same orca. So it was just like and they were like passing like, oh, he's just being, and she loved him and she understand, and you know, kind of like give it space, but unfortunately it took her, it really, it took her life basically. It's sad, but it's also like, damn, I don't know what you do in this type of situation when you actually had like a trainer who really like the orca actually did like, you know, enjoy her, maybe, we don't know. But like he was like hard to like be around with, and she was the only one who could have be around him or something like that. This situation was like brought us so much, and then they're like, oh, they want to put the orca down of the situation, blah blah blah, and it was like a hell zone. I don't know what happened during all of this. I was young, so I don't know what was like really happening, but I do remember like TV, especially like on Animal Planet, they brought this situation up a lot. It was all over the news and all the other stuff. Like it was a very like, it was very bad.
The incident was so profoundly violent that her body was crushed, and Tilikum adamantly refused to release her remains for an extended period.
Yeah.
Recall the spectacular restraint of wild orcas. The killings committed by Tilikum were not accidental surfing mistakes, nor were they predatory instincts driven by hunger. They were the desperate wrath.
Oh, that is true. It's like okay, I'll stop one more time. That is true that SeaWorld was saying like this was an accident. Just like they say for all the different attacks that he have done, like this was truly a accident. They were really trying to put this under the rug of like, yeah, this is like truly a accident and stuff. But you know, whatever.
Of a mind subjected to prolonged systemic torture. Tilikum's tragedy is the darkest mirror, reflecting back humanity's own crimes.
Jaws really create a lot of situation for people, man,
with
all the misinformation.
In the vast ocean, but they will morph into a brutal void when we strip them of the sky, the sea, and their freedom.
I agree. I truly agree. Like, for our place, we do have like a dolphin. I like when captivities use the ocean itself and not have them in a tank, I feel like that's so much better. Like in the island, for me at my home and many other islands like the Bahamas, when you see these guys, they are not in tanks. They're literally in the ocean. They just have like a line or whatever, and or whatever, like a net or whatever, so they don't go too far out, and they can swim in the ocean all they want. They're not in a tank with fake ass leaves or whatever and all that other shit. Like they're all in already in a ocean, and I think it should just be like that, especially like with dolphins and like killer whales or what killer whales or literally orcas. Like I just don't like seeing them in tanks. And if you're going to have tanks, that has to be the biggest tank in the freaking world. It has to be huge as hell. It has to be. It cannot be small. Those tanks that they have are really too small. You think like, oh wow, it's so big, but for like a orca like that, no, those are not big. Not big enough. Not big enough to travel enough. It's too small. Some of them were able to figure it out and stuff. Like if they're like born and raised there, sure, I guess. But like, yeah, it's just better if they're like more in the open. Ow.
Though slowly escaping the dark era of artificial show tanks, wild killer whales now face far more insidious existential threats in their oceanic homeland. The deafening propellers of modern supercargo ships are causing acoustic blindness, completely jamming the orcas' echolocation and leaving them unable to coordinate hunts, communicate, or track their calves. Worse still is a chemical ticking time bomb. Legacy toxins like PCBs bioaccumulate in their blubber, the highest concentrations in the animal kingdom, causing severe immune degradation and alarming miscarriage rates. Compounding these threats, climate change
We are
and
getting
reckless
better
dam
with this.
construction have decimated the Chinook salmon, forcing populations like the southern residents to face a grim
That's a
ultimatum:
big ass.
break thousands of years of cultural tradition to change their diet or starve. While modern science uses advanced technology to decode these majestic creatures, indigenous peoples of the Pacific Northwest have intimately understood them for millennia. Tribes like the Lummi do not see mindless beasts. They revere them as Quailholmecan, our relatives under the waves, reflecting a profound
That's a
respect
nice
for
way
a
to
peer
think
culture.
of them, like they're our relatives.
This brings us to the ultimate biological paradox.
When we get to see this clip again.
The greatest mystery is not why killer whales refrain from eating humans, but how an apex predator intuitively knows to restrain its absolute power, preserve its cultural heritage, and honor a steadfast peace treaty with us, all while humanity actively poisons our shared oceanic home. The next time you gaze out at the white-capped waves, remember the unique acoustic symphonies and magnificent minds quietly gliding through the darkness below. Protecting the killer whale is not merely about saving a single species. It is a profound lesson in respecting nature, constantly reminding us of the true power of restraint and harmony.
Wow. What a good video. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think like this could be AI because of the art in this. So like, okay, this has to be like whatever. And they use like actual images, but once you like click the video, it's like, wait, this is actually good. Oh. That was a really, really good video. Wow. I'm glad we watched it because I saw this on the side like somewhere like last week or so. Oh, not last week. I don't even remember. Why am I talking about it? Like, was it last week? Why did we talk about the whole orcas or whatever? It wasn't this week, right? I don't even remember. No, yeah, it was last week. Yeah. I'm like, wait, my days are like going by weirdly. I saw this like somewhere like last week when I was just scrolling because we talk about orcas and everything, and I'm like, oh wow, oh yeah, that's a video orcas. Maybe we should like watch it or watch, do a little react or whatever. It was a stream before the last karaoke. Okay. Yeah, so I know it's somewhere last week. I'm like thinking like, was it this week? I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense for this week. It didn't make sense for this week, but like I did saw like the video randomly showing up because sometimes I do get uh like ocean kind of like documentary little like videos, either if it's AI or whatever. But yeah, I was like, oh, we should watch this. I wasn't sure how good it was going to be. I wasn't. I kind of click to just see if it was like a normal person and sound like it was a normal person. So I was just like, okay, I don't want to watch it. I want to wait till we like talk about it. Cause I really had like a huge like love for orcas when I was really young. Um, Especially I had like a huge love for dolphins, and then I fall out of dolphins until I fall out of love for dolphins when I learn how much of the asshole they are. I've been lied to by adults. I was lied to by adults with dolphins. Once I started reading about dolphins and everything, I still like dolphins. But after reading more about dolphins and learning more about dolphins, I my love for them has literally like shattered. The world has lied to me about dolphins, man. They lied to me. They sold me of a fantasy on dolphins. They're beautiful creatures, still amazing creatures, but I will have to say the world has definitely like human beings really truly sold a lie to me. I was so mad. I was already mad with the world when they lied to me about anime when for kids. Man, I was already mad about that. So to see them lie to me again with dolphins made me like, okay, I really should just read things. I learned very early in my life that I have to go my own diligence and actually go out my way to learn things like somewhere just in case I'm not learn from just one source. I like this is why I became such a curious person of like learning certain things and like see like watch different stuff because of these situations that happened. The whole anime with the four kids thing and also with the whole dolphin situation because I really did love dolphins. Like I had a huge love for dolphin and I was very sad when I started to learn more and more dolphins and the lies that I've been told about dolphins. I literally had necklace. I had many things of dolphins. I was I was so sad. I literally fell in love. Like I my feelings as a kid was destroyed because of this. I was looking for jelly donuts. One look at as a kid. They were never around. Oh my gosh, man. Like really truly the world really affected me and this is how I became very curious as a person and like to like learn different things and not really take information as like value as that it is becoming harder and harder now these days because usually the information was much easier back then of like finding things but now everyone can just make up shit and all that stuff it's getting harder and harder. So I don't blame if I'm not going to beat up myself if I get my information wrong on whatever. Because it's just not easy now these days. Too many people can just make up lies of certain stuff. So The best I can do is like hearing, if I hear the same thing over and over and over again from very reputable people, then I will believe like that's actually like sort of facts. Except for like YouTube videos, because people can just literally take a YouTube video and just remix it and have their own facts over it. So you have to really be careful on like YouTube. But this one was pretty good. Ow! I hit my knee on the table. This one was really good. I'm going to. I've seen this guy like thumbnails over, but I never really actually watched the video. I'm still not even sure if this is actually like an AI voice or what. It sounds normal, but you know, now these days, um, it, I don't know. Yeah, this guy, definitely keep your eyes on them. And actually, speaking of orchid, I think there's like a charity that's going on, that was going on for orchids and other stuff because of things that what's been happening. Um, there, I believe there is a charity that's going on for that, and also we are getting better on cleaning our oceans. Surprisingly, I mean that's surprisingly, amazingly happy that this is being a thing, but we are actually getting better at it. That's really one of the good news of, especially with the whole climate change and all the other stuff. Still can't believe people think that was a lie. Now you understand with the weather that's changing. I feel like anyone can understand that climate was changing if years is ago the weather was this, but now the weather is like so different. I don't know why people really thought that that didn't exist. I don't know. People are weird. I felt that that was kind of like, oh, you know, that's yeah, I can see that, you know, the climate is actually changing. I didn't know how many elephants we need on that. But we are getting better on the cleaning the oceans. It's still a lot of work, but we are getting better at that, which is awesome. Did we ever dent like make a dent to the islands of plastic? I'm not even sure. Wholeheartedly, I'm not really sure. There's a YouTube channel called Good News. Um, they also just talk about like nature and talk about stuff, and literally all they do is literally talk about the good news of what's going on in human Earth, like the good things of what's going on, because we are, and I think that channel is really amazing of what they're doing, because we are very surrounded by negative things every day, and it's, for me, it's easy to like be negative than being positive. I'm so easily a person who get very negative and think about negative thing all the time. So that channel is very very nice if you need like just positive things of like what's going on in the world. Like that channel is really good. I think it's called Good News. I will look them up and see if, I believe the channel is literally called Good News. I have to find them. Let me find them. Either that or something else. Let me see. Because I know it's hard to have like a thing called Good News as a channel name. Okay, probably that's not the name of their channel. I can't find it. Maybe it's this guy. Or maybe it is Good News. I can't find it. Uh, there's a channel literally just about like literally just good news of the world. I don't think it's this guy though. There's this guy named Sam Bentley who's doing. I feel like I've seen his videos before. He also do videos about good news. But okay. I can't find it. I remember there's a like literally a channel that's literally just good news of what's going on with Earth and everything. And they talk about the animals, all the other stuff. And there's a streak that's really warm winters and suddenly last very cold. Yeah. I mean, I am always a negative person. I am always like being negative in my head here and there. But I try my best to be positive as I can, even if I hate my situation here and there at times, and being like, "What the hell am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? Why am I here? What am I doing? Who am I?" But I don't know. That's just me. Meow, 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 meow. Trying your best is enough. Let's okay. Let me just switch to the other. I don't. Uh, I slide myself. Whee! We're back to normal. Woo! Oh! The vertical side is not doing too well here. Vertical side is not really doing too great. And there we go. I should like create a thing, like create a thing for like YouTube stuff. I try to think that trying your best is enough. I am me. I'm a nurse shark. I'm a nurse shark. I'm not just a shark. I'm a nurse shark. Yes, a hearse. Gengali, Gengalibopus. I forgot how to say the scientific name of nurse shark. Gingamilop something. Why does everything have to be Greek? No, I'm not an orca target. Gingo, actually, that is literally what it. You spell it wrong though. Gingo mo toma whatever. But that okay, Latin. Everything had to be Latin or Greek. But you say I'm not. It's just another way to just say nurse. It just happened to be nurse. America have their own weird version of like what a nurse is. My nurse shot. Thank you very much. I've been playing Hollow Dream so much. I actually gone through I don't even know if it was a prologue or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I got to chapter 24. I'm done with that, and now I'm going through the I don't main story. I don't even know. I don't know what we're doing. I'm very confused. I play it on my phone. I basically play it on my phone. I don't even play it on my iPad. Because I want to see it in high quality. I can actually stream it on my phone now. What do you mean? This is my third day. It's my third day. It's literally the third day. This super short. I mean, they're literally so the whole story is literally building this island, like the whole like from 1 to 24. It's literally building an island for the fans, and that's literally what it was all about. And you go around each of the generation to build their own building or like whatever. Yeah, so each generation have like their own building to like literally go through. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just skip through. I ain't gonna lie, I literally skipped through a good chunk because it was just kind of like copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Oh, you need to go here. Oh, you need to go here. You also unlock a few of the mini games here and there as you go by, and all that other stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to play. That's the thing. I have to go through these things so I can like unlock stuff. Everything is like behind the story. It's actually kind of annoying. So I didn't have the patience to like sit down to build this goddamn freaking stuff for the fans. I don't know how this is not the main story. I don't get it. I don't know how, but that was a very long ass freaking prologue. Waste. Jeez. But yeah, everything is literally locked behind them. It's actually annoying. And now I'm finally being able to like play. And you have to like reach to like one point to like get to do the event. So everything was just locked behind that stupid thing. So it was just like, okay. Very, very horrible choice on them. We love it here. We love it when they don't get to the point and they keep repeating themselves that they love it. Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Yes, that's such a good idea. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Such a good idea. Like I can't be the only one thinking like this is actually like how they got away with just like this is such a good idea. Yes, such a good idea. Oh my gosh, that is such an amazing idea. Such a good idea. And then you have story and it's like, yeah, that's such a good idea. Let's do it. That was literally almost everything. Until we go to the different generation and then they're like, oh yeah, that's such a great idea. That's such a great idea. Oh my god, that's such a great idea. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. Uh that's how I feel with the with Polidori. I finally got to be able to like watch because I was dodging people's streams. I didn't want to see what was going on. I wanted to like have my first impression. I'm so glad I did because my feeling is strong with this. Let me remove that. There we go. I was seeing the second me on the screen all of a sudden. I really need to do some adjustment on my vertical section. My vertical is weird. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, I've been like just going. I just been playing Hollow Live Dream or Hollow Dory. I've been playing Hollow Dory like so much, and I'm going to play more because I want to get through the event. I want to go hard, a little bit hard. I might stream it again next week. I might. No, yeah, I was streaming again next week because there is the event or whatever. I don't want to be in bronze. I don't want to be in bronze. And I need to like get my girls up. I'm trying to like make a team around for Mocha. So Fua is my leader, and I'm trying to make a team around her. And of course, Mokoko has to be in there. So I'm like trying to figure out. I have so much freaking uh gems I haven't used yet. I got to the 24, which give you a free ticket. It gives you a free 5-star ticket and everything. But I use that, but I haven't used anything else yet. Get to the point where I can have fun with it. Were you able to play? Uh, because you can at least play it on like on your PC. The one thing on the PC for Hololive Dream, there's actually no rank on PC. That I found that out when I was like finally watching people playing the game. On PC, you cannot um be ranked or anything. Which is that better good? Yes and no. No part is, well, okay, you can't really come PC can't like basically hack their way or cheat their way to in on the PC side. If you are like on PC, they can't cheat their scores. Good, awesome, right? Bad. There's no rank system at all for PC. That's bad. I would have understand if PC doesn't have like a section on the mobile. That's fine, understandable. But make a rank version for PC specifically. Like, hello, you already have an anti cheat in your system. Why not make a category for people who are literally on PC to rank? It's like, then why do you have PC anyway? Like, come on, Muse Dash has a rank system. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on in these little people heads at times? Like, I swear some of them, like these like developers do not use their head at times. I don't know. Either that they can't do it right now and they're just still trying to figure it out, which I think that's a huge ass lie, but whatever. Or yeah, they just weren't thinking and they didn't thought about it until people started to point it out to be like, hey, why ain't no rank system for PC? Hello. It's going to be a stupid reason when there's many other rhythm games that does the same thing. Like dude, come on. Like there's so many games that found like different ways of doing it. It's either they don't know how to do it or they got too lazy. One of those two. But it's kind of like, but then why did you make a PC version? Like why? Then why? If you're not going to do that, then why have a PC version of it? Why did you put the game on PC? Like an idiot. uh, but yeah, that's like my little beef with them. Because I was like, oh, you know what? I want to try PC. And then I learned that PC doesn't have rank. And it's like, okay, what's the point then? Surely a shareholder wanted to play, but success with the game. I don't think I don't think that would be the reason, but yeah. Surely. But so far so good. We're going to see. I'm going to play a good month. Going to play the living heck out of this game. See how it goes. And I will come back to you guys if it's good. How I feel about it. It takes a while. You have to like let the events go and actually play before making like your decision of how well they are. They've been dropping a lot of compensations. So if you want to get in the game, get it in now because they're dropping so much compensations of like, oh, we fucked up this, oh, we fucked up that. So you will be getting a lot of deals with these compensations that they're dropping. Can't tell. I have to go through this event to see how casual this is because someone said like, yeah, um this is very very casual. It's not sweaty what people believe, and it is pretty different of how things work in this. It is not like, oh, if you have like if you get full combo or whatever, you're a good player. It's not about that. It's about team. You have to have a really really good team. It's a really truly a heavy team building game, so it's very very different uh with this. It's very interesting because not a lot of rhythm games are like this. Some of it, like Bandwave, maybe Sekai, a little bit with the whole Sekai, but it's really truly like different in its own unique way, uh, and stuff. And there's like skill trees and all these other stuff. Very, it's just like, bro, didn't think my own rhythm game will have a skill tree. Eh, and different characters have to like work together. You have to really truly read the skills and like understand like what characters work what and all the other stuff. It's really different. It's truly different compared to all the different anime rhythm games that I've played. It's not that simple cutter of like, yeah, just get good forehead. Just get like the best SSRs forehead and just like get like that's it. Just get the best SSRs and full combo. Duh. So it has it the game is definitely intriguing. I would never say that. It's definitely like intriguing. So just get an account. You don't need like, oh, PC different or whatever. Just get an account so you can have things that can just be gift to you, even if you can't download it on your phone or anything. Like literally, just get an account of it for it. Uh, and Twitch is going through a ad break. Hello. Hi YouTube. I hope you're doing well over there. And people who are sub, you're probably not even seeing ads. Eh. So I guess next tomorrow we'll be streaming pretty late. So it will be like as usual, a chill stream, very chill singing chill stream or whatever. You're not addressing YouTube only because of the ads. What do you mean? It's not true. I do address YouTube all the time. They're my main people. You guys just like being on Twitch. So, yeah. I know it's very late, but I do enjoy the little late stream and everything. Um, boy. I have a cover that's that I will be dropping. I have a cover. Problem with this cover. It's done, like, but I don't know what to put on it. Like picture or video or yeah, I wanted to post it this I wanted posted it today and whatever, but problem I don't know to use the original like video thing or whatever, or just have an art, and it's very complicated. It's truly complicated. So I don't know what to put as video. It's been truly hugely like a problem for me with this specific cover. I went ahead and did it literally last week, and work on the cover like on Monday. It was like done. It was done. Everything was just done on a Monday. And I was like, okay, yeah, I want to post this. And I just like, damn, what am I going to do with video wise? Because I don't want to do anything crazy and whatever. And I thought of like just doing a drawing and just have it there. Like, I just want this thing to be out. I don't want this to just sit here forevermore. I don't want to let it just stay there. I really just want to post the fuck out of it. Like, I just want to post it. I really just want to post it. Ask friends for inspiration. What? Who? Like, I just want to post it. I don't have that much YouTuber friends. The only person I have is Yaya Yuki. I just like I just don't know. I'll figure it out. I did a drawing, but it's like it's not. Uh, eh. But yeah, there is a cover that I will be posting. There is. Yeah. Really? Am I crazy? What? That's how come that's not working. Oh. I was like, huh? How come? Okay. But yeah, there is a cover. I like hearing your covers. Glad. Yeah, there's a cover that's coming out. I think it's very silly. It's not too silly. It's not silly. It's not silly. But like I actually sang it. I sang it. I sang the song on Saturday or Sunday for people. I sang the song and I was like, after like that stream, I was like, you know what? I could do a cover of this song. And I just went ahead, looked for an instrumental. Someone did a fan instrumental of it, and then I went ahead and posted it. And I went ahead and recorded it. So yeah, it was just very. I was like, oh my god, awesome! I liked it. I had fun, like singing the song, and I think You guys will like it too. Okay. You guys will like it too. The book. Oh, or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and hold it off. There is really nothing much. I'm pretty hungry. Stuff. Eh. You know what? We were just. I rarely raid and all that stuff, but we were just raid Sakura-san. Yawa. Yawa Yuki, unless she's going to end her stream. Usually she doesn't like. What time is it? She probably will end like probably in an hour or so. It usually will end in an hour. Seems like she's just chatting. Yeah, she's just yapping for a bit. So maybe I'm just going to go ahead and raid her. Why not? You guys can go over, say hi to Yama Yuki. Get a burger. Okay. Find what to do for that video. Don't keep us waiting now. Okay. Yeah, no, I really just want to post it. I'm letting you guys know. I might even post it tomorrow or today, later today. We'll see. I still have like time, maybe like probably like 4 hours, maybe. We'll see. I might just keep it as like a drawing, or I would just take the video from the actual like cover, the actual like original video, and just use that. It's one of those two. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming. Hope you guys have a good day. We're going to go over and raid on Yaya Yuki. She's just chatting. Fox or whatever. Oh, she's a snow fox and she just pretty chill. Have fun with her. Enjoy her stuff. And yeah. I don't really have like a call or whatever. I don't know. Say hearse. The hearse is here. That's the raid message. The hearse is here or something. Anyway, thank you for coming back. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Bye to start raid. I haven't done this in so long.